Okay, Malta. A big one here. One of the faves, by the way. Obviously, they had to change their title of the song, change some lyrics around. There was a lot of controversy with this. However, how she dealt with it was really good. She still managed to wow us with her music video. It was so fun. I loved her outfits. I loved how she was dealing with the criticism and hate. I loved how she was just still being herself, being that diva, giving us her. She's such a personality, and I hope she does really well. Miriana Conte, let's go. Ooh. Dramatic, yes. Love the outfit. She always has such different outfits and styles. She's such a good performer. She worked on her vocals, so she's a lot more confident. My question is, are we gonna have some bouncing balls? Ooh, it's spinning! The disco ball is spinning! Look at this outfit, girl! Yes, definitely queen energy. The colors are so vibrant. Her wig as well. I love it. Wonder what the public was singing. If they're singing serving. Ah! This is very important. She needs to nail this. Much better, much cleaner. Well done. Yes! The balls are here. Better vocally, so much better. Diva not down. Well done. Well done. Hey, Malta, you definitely served. You definitely served. Obviously, it's on more of an explicit side, you know, the original meaning of the song and how she was playing around with the words. We know what it was about, let's be real. So this is actually dialed down a lot. However, it's still, you know, it's a little bit more on an adulty side. Some visuals that are a little bit more, not for children. However, she served really well. I love the colors. I loved the red. I loved her outfit. I loved the wig. I loved just her energy. And I think the biggest concern that we had as a public was if she's going to be able to nail those high notes, because in the national finals she had some, you know, some shakiness in her vocals before. Here she worked so much on her vocal. You can definitely hear that she improved. She probably was training a lot to just make sure she's really there physically to be able to move around and nail the clean notes, you know? You can see the work has been put into it a lot. She did very well with engaging with the audience. Like, I could tell that she is performing for the fans. She was there giving them a kiss, looking at them, waving at them, giving them looks, and it was really nice to see that she was still having fun and she was still interacting with fans, and it's so lovely to see. I think that's a nice little touch that she had there. The bouncing balls, so happy that they brought them. They were the highlight for me. They had to happen. So yeah, I definitely think that she served it. She sounded really good. For some people it might be too explicit. Let's be real, we always get critiqued about Eurovision being a bit of a, you know, an adult show, being a bit too explicit sometimes or too vulgar. You know, it is music and it's expressed freely. Let's not forget that. I think a lot of people criticize Eurovision all the time, but let's just remember that all of the ceremonies and all of the big awarding ceremonies like Brit Awards, EMAs, Grammys, MTV Awards, you know, they all bring explicit stuff there, and it's on the borderline of what we see here. It's just the music industry. It's just how it is. People always bring something extreme. They want to shock us. I know a lot of people don't agree with it and it can be a little bit too much. It's just how it works. It's the music industry. But anyways, Malta, well done.